Hey, Amo, we need a new Christmas jingle.
Do we, Leon?
We do indeed, Amo.
Don't worry, I got it covered. The Munch Punch gang is here with vids and lives aflow. Lots of love to the Munch Punch gang with a happy ho ho ho.
Chinese food, lots of booze, tell your friends the news. Come and join the Munch Punch gang and then you're in the Christmas groove.
Hey!
Hey! Same voice. I can edit all that last bit off. Oh well, at least we tried, Amo.
Sure did, Leigh.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.
Everyone, and welcome back to another mukbang with I'm and Leigh. We are the Munch Punch UK. Leigh, tell them what we have on the menu.
Amo, we have Chinese.
Yes.
Amazing Chinese. Can I go wrong with Chinese, can you?
Well,
I say that, we've not eaten it yet. It might have very well gone wrong. Let's sort this lighting, bear with us, peeps. I shall be alright, he says in hope. Well, go on.
What do we have?
Chicken balls, pork balls, chips, spare ribs, rice, chicken curry, chicken chow mein with extra veg.
Chicken chop suey.
Chicken chop suey, a spring roll, which I think has lost the spring because I always take stuff out of it. What do you take out of it? Just the prawns, and that's it. Oh, and bread and butter because you've got to have a Chinese sandwich.
I'm over here on a plate. I have some sweet and sour sauce because Leigh's got a tub of it.
Oh yeah, I'll show you that. Sweet and sour sauce here, guys. Just hiding away off the camera. So, when you watch this, everyone, it'll be 6 days away from Christmas. This is going out next Saturday, which is today for you lot. 6 days to Christmas. Well,
6 days. 6 days. Have you all got your presents?
Just 6. Sorry, guys, just had to adjust something. Yeah, 6 days to go.
Has it now? November and December have just flown quicker than anything gone.
Everything literally feels the same. It still feels like it could be June to me. We're way behind. By now, we should have actually bought all our presents and got everything sorted, but when we record this, a week later, we haven't got anything sorted.
We really haven't. But it doesn't really matter, does it? Like, as long as you got your health and, you know, it really doesn't matter. So what, presents aren't a thing, are they?
Now, we need to apologise for anything we said which isn't relevant. We have got ahead of ourselves with videos, like 3 videos, like pre-recorded, ready to go up. The problem with that is, when we upload them, what we talk about in the video might not be relevant to the world anymore. The world could be over for all we know when this is about to go up. Or we're on the brink of destruction. You know, Boris Johnson might be the manager of Man United by now for all I know. Anything could happen by the time this goes up.
Well, anything is possible, ain't it, this year?
It is. Because like, some of the stuff I want to talk about today, which is relevant today when we record it, might not be when you're watching it.
Go on then.
On. Hit that thumbs up, guys, for anything else. Oh, sod up. They always want me when I'm on a video. Subscribe, comment below, hit up our Instagram and our other YouTube channel because we want that to grow as well as this one at the same time so we can get the vlog channel live. So we can actually have it. Imagine that. I'm live on a Friday on one channel, me live on a Friday on the other channel. Could happen.
Different things that we do live, though, on that one.
Yeah, like live ant racing. Racing your aunt around the garden. Imagine that. Well, I've never had an aunt, you know. An aunt. Because my dad's an only child. My mum only has a brother. And that's it. It's a bit of a bugger, really, isn't it? But I do think they're overrated.
If your uncle had got married to a woman, then obviously you'd have had an aunt.
But my uncle's gay, so I've just got 2 uncles. Well, I don't really call his part of my uncle.
Well, even though he is.
You know, as a kid, I literally went through the first, 10 years of my life. He lived with a bloke my whole life. My uncle has. Been with 2 blokes in my lifetime, he has. I never put 2 and 2 together until I was 10 years old. I was like, oh, Keith shares a room with his friend. Yeah, they share a bed together. Oh, just they're friends. They live together. Didn't think anything of it. Get invited to his 40th birthday when I was 10 years old. Mum, why's Uncle Keith walking around in little leather shorts?
He was, wasn't he?
Why's all his friends walking around in like vests made out of leather and stuff like that?
Hot pants and things like that.
I was like, this is a bit odd. I was 10 years old. And everyone said, this is what the situation is like. Oh, got ya. Yeah, it makes sense now.
Ah. So who makes a cracker mountain thing and then it breaks?
Not me.
Mm.
When it's time to have your Chinese sandwich now, you're down to the crust. It's not a good day. I mean, Christ's sake.
I tried that.
Yeah, it's not
a lot
nice
of people like them. A lot of people like what you're doing there. I prefer crackers. And you can put it in a cob.
That'd be amazing, a cob, but we ain't got none. The cobs we do have, we bought the rest, so nice. Got some from my local shop. They're like, ooh, tick-tock, boom! They're amazing.
Have you had them?
I had 2.
Because there was some left. They've got to be used.
They've been used. You had them the other day. You had one for your supper, and then I had one for my lunch.
We tend to end up throwing things away.
Yeah, we do. But it's all well and good.
I love pop with takeaway. I ain't fussed about home cooked food, but it always tastes just that much better when you get order in, doesn't it? What's your favourite pop or soda?
Yeah, asking you, like, not me.
Yeah, well, that's a question we haven't asked before.
My favourite, other than the obvious Coke and Diet Coke. I prefer Diet Coke to normal Coke. Normal Coke's a bit nasty.
Sorry, I'm putting an onion on your side.
I suggest you move it now. What? Oh, them bamboo shooty things, or whatever they are. Not them. The other things. What's it called?
Water chestnuts.
Water. Oh, I love them lately. You know. No, don't give me them all. Just feed me. I do like water chestnuts lately. Dr. Pepper is like my go-to pop, which I don't get often. Maybe like once every few weeks. But when I get it, I'm like, oh, it's so nice.
Dr. Pepper.
Reminds me of my childhood.
No, I was never that fussed to have a Dr. Pepper.
But going back to what we was on about, whatever was on about now.
Spring roll.
Ordering in. I am saying about ordering it when you're ordering in food and stuff. There was a bloke in Australia. I'd be so peed off. Like lately, I found myself getting angry about situations that don't involve me. So the other day, I got road rage when I wasn't even driving.
What happened?
Well, I was on the phone to you and somebody didn't indicate and they pulled out in front of me.
Oh, yeah, like, indicate!
Yeah, I was like, indicate, you effing... Yeah, I was. And all I was doing was walking the dog, but I was annoyed that they didn't bother to indicate. And then another lady was on her phone, coming past the house, on her phone in the car. I was like, love, I actually shouted it out. She didn't hear me because she had the window wound up. So, oi, put your phone down, love. So I'm getting angry at things that don't involve me.
Yeah.
But this bloke in Australia, anyways, this really wound me up. Especially how bad businesses have it at the minute, small businesses.
Why?
Because of COVID and stuff like that. Somebody in Australia ordered 21 takeaways from a small restaurant, a little family-run restaurant.
No.
And when they turned up at the house, there was no one there. There was like a wrong address. So they rang the number up. Excuse me, mate, we've got your takeaways here, but in an Australian accent. How do you mean, mucker?
No.
No.
Good day, mate. Got your takeaways at the door.
Good day, me mucker.
No.
No.
Good day, mate.
Good day, mate. I've got your takeaways at the door. That's kind of Australian, isn't it? Good day. Good day, mate. I got Joey the kangaroo here in the car.
Well, you're going to go a bit northern.
Well, anyway, I'm from up north, so it's okay. Anyways, it was in Melbourne, Australia. If anyone can do an accent other than I'm an Australian one, then send it in. We'll use it. And they said, well, we got all your takeaways here, lad. Where the hell are you at? He's like, I don't need a takeaway. What are you on about? He said, I've got a housewife to do all my cooking. I don't order takeaways. And it's like $170 or American dollars, whatever it is, Australian.
So unfair.
And they just lost all the money.
Can you grab that? One of my chips.
And they really wound me up, that did.
People are really insensitive, aren't they, at times?
Like, we got a friend. I've got a friend. And they're always getting like food sent to him by idiots acting up.
Yeah. Doesn't make it easy for yourself necessary, but anyway, that's beside the point. That's not fair on the local businesses, is it? Oh, guys, okay, you know when you have one of them days when, let me see if you've got the same thing as me. It's either you hit your toe on like the door frame or the bed frame, or you bite your tongue, or the inside of your mouth. You know the one of them days you just keep doing these.
Well, I just stabbed myself with a wooden fork. I'm kind of glad it was only the wooden one and not a proper one now. So, what's everyone been up to? Are you all ready for Crimbo? What have you asked Santa for? And if you're an adult, you can still ask Santa for something. Maybe it's world peace, win the lottery, for your neighbour to fall off the edge of a cliff if they're a bit of a pain in the arse. Let us know.
Yeah, well then.
Well, we've all had some bad things once in a while to happen to people.
I guess so. So what was your other story that annoyed you?
Well, I don't chat in a bit. Chit chat.
What is that? Look,
Chit chat.
let's chit chat.
I don't know.
Somebody asked a question as well the other day. Well, not on here, but like...
Well, chit chat's like chatting about...
No.
Shit.
I mean, like... You think back, where do words come from? So, who like chip, fry, chopstick, spare rib, can of pop? Wouldn't it be interesting to find out? I mean, I know you could type in origin of a word,
Yeah.
but isn't it crazy that there is nothing that isn't named something?
Yeah, I got you. I often think why days named what they're named. Like us call it, Thursday instead of Thursday, call it banana sandwich. I don't know. Just the way the world works, isn't it? But I did read a phrase the other day. It's just an everyday phrase, and I thought to myself afterwards, what the hell it means. So, what is it now? Something apple cart that broke the apple cart.
Oh.
Not the straw that broke the camel's back, ain't it?
Yeah.
And then there's the something
Rock the apple cart, ain't it?
No, I think it's broke the apple cart. Let's find out, because we're only feeding you all false information.
I'm sure it's rock.
Because if any of you come over to England for the first time, you're all like, using us as a reference point for conversations with people, you're screwed if we tell you the wrong stuff.
Isn't it rock the apple cart?
No, don't rock the boat.
No.
Rock the boat, baby, rock the boat, tip the boat over. Apple cart.
I'm sure it's rock the apple cart.
Not this. I've just got up pubs here and companies called Apple Cart. Oh dear.
Type in quote.
Apple Cart quote. Sorry,
Isn't it
guys.
rock the apple, I'm sure.
Oh, bugger off. I never resist temptation because I found that things that are bad for me do not tempt me. Every start, what the hell? That is what I want to read. Oh, God. I'm going to come off. I'm going to get... Why not upset the apple cart?
Upset, that's it.
Don't upset the apple cart. How the hell can you upset an apple cart? Has it got feelings? Is a cart with feelings that carts apples about? Tell me. If you're like a professor of quotes and useless sentences, let us know.
Right, yeah.
But then the straw that broke the camel's back. So obviously that makes sense. Like, I mean, I must put a lot of straw on that poor camel's back.
I feel sorry for the camel now.
I'm me. Oh, camel.
Oh.
I was looking through pictures last night from when I was
That's
a
what
kid.
I forgot to bring down.
I forgot. I just didn't think today was the right time to do it. I got a lot of pictures when I was a kid that I forgot had even been took. And on there was not camels, but I went to Tunis and there's pictures of it on there. But there is pictures of kangaroos.
Kangaroo?
When the hell did I go to Australia and how did I forget about that? Turns out I never went to Australia. I went to like a petting zoo. I don't know where the hell we have kangaroos in where I'm from, up north.
We have them here.
Well, I don't know
In
about
the
that.
zoo?
Well, up north, where I was from, they're more likely to nick the bloody kangaroo than sodding go and pet it. Trust me. That's not saying that about all northerners, just the city I was from.
That's not true.
No. I like coming from a good town, to be fair. I come from a land down under. Hey, it's Australian themed. I'm on the ball today.
I'll have to start calling you bread.
Chicken ball. That's what I'm on. Right. Yeah, could do.
So, I was the other day looking through, like I said, funny things that around the world, and that a lot of people were so interested in, like words and everything where they come from. And then someone else asked about Stonehenge. Like, how on earth did Stonehenge come about? And one thing I've always been fascinated with is how pyramids were built. Like, no equipment.
We don't know, though, do we? Okay. Sorry, I'm not interrupting you, because we are on about that. But they don't actually know. Like, a lot of people believe aliens made pyramids because you got to remember.
Well, this was my next point.
Like, when pyramids were, like, you know, they're hundreds of thousands of years, weren't they? Whatever, hundreds, a long time ago. How the hell did they have the machinery to lift up them rocks and to get it like so symmetrical and?
I mean, they're airtight as well.
Like these days, you could do it because you had the machinery, but back then, how the hell did you make a pyramid? Bear in mind, like all the others, like horse and carts, I guess, or camel and cart. Yeah. They're horses in
Time of the
Egypt.
fair round. But I mean, I can't imagine horse and cart going about then.
Pete and his horse was always down bloody Morrison's in Pharaoh times, buying a bag of sausages up before he built his pyramid.
I don't know about that.
Well, it's true, because
Anyway,
I said it.
And like I was thinking about all them things like pyramids. It does make you wonder, doesn't it, if there's something mystical about these things, because you just can't believe like the impossibility of something like that.
They are like probably one of the
biggest wonders of the world, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know if they are actually, but I would say they're mine.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm more shocked about them than I'm Justin Bieber and how the hell he can sing. That's for certain. I mean, I can just about believe that he can sing, but when you look at them things, it's like it's crazy.
And like I said, Stonehenge, but that seems more doable than the pyramid.
Stonehenge was just a couple of blokes who thought...
I knew you'd have something to say, that is.
It was. I reckon. I mean, I don't know how long they've been there for, so don't jump...
Long...
Our big friend on here, Karen. How are you doing, Kaz?
Hi, Karen.
She went to Stonehenge at one point because she sent us a picture. It was fairly recently, a few months back, I think. And she said, it's amazing. And I looked at it, I thought it was amazing, Karen. But I did think, love, I think for a lady as brainy as you to be like a top nurse and one like Chris Whitty's right-hand woman, an advisor and all that stuff, you'd been tucked in a bit. Because I reckon it's just Pete and Dave, one day got pissed, nicked a couple of rocks out of the neighbour's garden and stuck them out there and said, look, it's Stonehenge. They appeared in the middle of the night. Everyone's been tucked in by it ever since.
And I love... Well, I don't love because it's not exactly nice, but like, the whole process of mummifying, like in Egypt, like pharaohs and all that, it's really...
Would you not be freaked out about waking up though if you was one?
No, I won't fancy it, would
Because
you?
it did happen in the past, didn't it? They have proof that a few were like mummified alive.
In fact, I think that was a way of punishment for some reason as well.
Probably.
Either way, like, and people was asking on the, I think it was like some sort of site anyway, a bit like Reddit type thing. What about crop circles?
Yeah,
That's it.
that's another one.
They say that, obviously, myth says perhaps it's a map for an alien.
Well, you watch that thing, don't
Yeah,
you?
this is what I was going to say. I watched you know the Osbournes. I got a bit of a tongue. You can tell them who it is.
Well, if I have to tell on here who the Osbournes are, it's not our friends Sharon and... Oh, I was trying to do a joke then. It's not our mates, Dave and Liz Osborne. It is Sharon and Ozzy Osbourne.
Sorry.
Emma Karen telling you now.
Yeah. Ozzy Osbourne, the singer. Or rock man. Anyway, he comes from just down the road from there. And I watched the Osbournes and it says, I think it's called Do You Believe or Is It Real or something like that. And Jack, the son, shows them like all these different things like UFOs, paranormal things that are all from around the world, like footage of things being captured on tape. And it is so funny, isn't it? And some of it is like, wow. And he calls it the Woogie Boogie scale. So 1 being not that scary to 10 being like,
Unbelievable. Like, what do they believe it sort of thing?
All over the world, these like UFO sightings all have the same significance, and it's all seemed to be like multiple lights around the same thing. things that like RAF planes couldn't catch, and it's captured on there, and it was really good. And like then it got to the story like aliens and crop circles and things like that, and I was thinking, well, I wonder what these crop circles actually mean.
Well, some of them, I mean, the way they do it, I've drove a digger by mistake, like when my mate nicked one, and I was sort of on the back of it. But we was like kids, we let it go after about a minute or two. But I've never done like cut out crops and stuff. So I reckon it's like anything. I mean, if I tried makeup tomorrow, I tried to do my makeup, it'd look like a blind person had done it. I wouldn't be able to do it at all. Pardon me, but you can do makeup because you
that is huge. Crop circles are massive.
Yes, so my point being now, how do we know what Ted and Terry, who've been practicing in their diggers forever and a day for a couple of years, how do we know they can't do it?
Let's just get something straight. It isn't two men on a tractor called Ted and Terry. I'm on about like the older ones, like the mysterious ones that turn up out of nowhere.
It was like in the newspaper. So I brought you a story about a month ago about, I ain't even joking, there was a lady, she said, oh my God, I've lived in this house like so long now, and I've just found a sodding secret room. It was there all along. I never knew. It wasn't advertised when I bought the house. Now I'm scared.
I saw that in the paper, on the internet.
Now I'm scared, Steve, because there's little dolls in there and dead chickens. So she freaked out. I don't know. Whatever.
It makes me believe everything.
Now, every day when I go on this newspaper website, the Daily Mirror, I kid you not, somebody else has found a secret room in their house. Yep, I didn't know that room was under the stairs. When the report comes around, well, why have you got your Hoover and your ironing board in there then, love? Oh, I moved in once I found the secret room that I walk past every day 10 times a day for the last 4 years. People make shit up. Sorry for my language. They make stuff up to make themselves sound cool. So what if people started saying, oh, get them crop circles, Jim. Oh, I bet we could do one of them. And get Jack Osborne down and watch that programme with you on. And one or two of them, like they didn't believe it themselves. There was one scene, one clip, and it was this boy was like, yeah, I've been recording my kitchen now for about 4 weeks because I'm an investigator.
Some of them are a bit strange, Ollie. You got to admit that.
Some are quite believable. This bloke, he literally had a camera recorder set up, and then all of a sudden you saw his settee or his bin sort of flip upside down. It's like, yeah, you can sort of see the string he's pulling on the floor to make it flip.
I don't think so.
It wasn't believable, that one. That was one of the worst ones.
Yeah, but some of them are fantastic.
Oh, yeah, some of them are, but that one wasn't. But the crop circle thing, I reckon it is people just doing it. Like, out of all the things to do, if aliens really want to affect us, they could crash the internet worldwide for a year or two. They could...
Sorry?
They could blow...
That's all your main concern be?
They could...
As if your Wi-Fi went off.
Hang on, so you're more worried about the fact they're building crop circles. Do we have a crop circle? No, we don't. So they can build what the hell they want in a crop circle, because we don't have one. They're leaving to eat, for all I care.
Say it properly, then.
Crop circle. As long as they're not affecting us, I don't care what they bloody do. Because crop circles ain't an issue, Wayne. You know, they could stop the bloody... They could shut down all the McDonald's. They could just go out down one night on all the ones at 24 hours, just blow them all up. That'd be a disaster.
What I'm saying is, they say that they use them as maps. From above.
I've got you.
Yeah, like, yeah, A to Z.
I think this is a video idea. I think we should do conspiracy theories, true or not true. Because you're quite open-minded.
Oh, yeah.
I'm quite closed-minded. I'm not an open book at all. I'm super glued shut. I don't believe a bloody thing I read.
My dad said to me, from a young age, never dabble with paranormal stuff. But always, he did.
I know. I remember on TV what the Ouija board.
Yeah. So, she wanted a Ouija board. And my mum don't believe anything like that. Like, all right then. My dad came zooming in. No.
He got so wound up about it, didn't he?
I was all right. Calm down about Fielding. That's a super nut.
Okay, so right, guys. So this is what I saw on. It's been all over the internet and in the news and everything. And Joe Rogan had it on his Instagram. That's where I seen it first. But I'm going to show it and I'll show you. Like, so this is a mysterious monolith. And basically these pilots were flying over the Arizona desert, I think it was, when they found this. And it was like, what the hell is that? And where did it appear from? Obviously it's a prank. Or is it? Let me show you. So this was just erected. Never seen by anyone before. But they've never seen anything like it before, and they're like, we've got to land there, we've got to go and see what the hell's going on.
What, a metal thing?
In the middle of the desert, stuck in the ground.
Someone's done that.
Maybe not, though, There we go, guys. That's what I'm on about. I'll post a picture if I remember. So, alien visitors or avant-garde installation is the headline. Now, I'm not
What
into
do you think?
I'm not massively into that sort of thing, but you just never know. If you believe in crop circles and bloody Stonehenge, then what's to say that's not true?
Yeah, but out of everything they could do, why put a metal stick?
Why dig up some grass and make a crop circle?
Well,
But I think we should do like a truth or dare. Not truth or dare. Are you doing that on here, Christ? Could get a
no,
bit
but
rude.
I mean, there are some unexplainable things in the world, isn't there?
Yeah.
Like scary things. But
Why do you put up with me?
what was the outcome on the paper? Like, was there any explanation on?
Well, they're pretty sure it's been put there by somebody trying to have a,
Hang on now.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
There we go. Inspector Holmes on the case.
Well, that's obviously made of metal.
Yeah.
Well,
What are you about? What's the point?
metal is a compound. Is it a compound? Like, it's man-made, like, you know.
Yeah.
So it isn't sort of,
Well, I don't know
it's,
if it's made of metal or not. I haven't touched it. They won't let me anywhere near it in case I can prove that it was put there by aliens.
you can see that it's,
No, because a lot of alien... it looks very shiny, like we'd expect a UFO to look. Apparently in America, and this is pretty much been... I was just the American government trying to sound cool, or whatever it is. But they apparently have confirmed they have like spacecraft from another galaxy.
that's true.
Yeah, we're not allowed to go and ride it. It's not like Space Mountain, but they do have it there. And they've said, yeah, we've got it. What about it? It's not like having an Uber in your back garden. We're going to keep it hidden away forever. But what happens when the new president takes over? So when
Oh, they have to know all the details, don't they?
when Joe Biden takes over in January, whenever that's going to be,
Well,
if he does, I don't know if he will or not. But if he does,
Up to Donald, really.
yeah, they get given a book with all the secrets, like who killed JFK, what are the 57 spices in KFC, all that stuff.
Everyone knows who Lee Harvey Oswald.
No, but there's actually, no, get into the conspiracies of the facts. There has been suspicions that the mafia was involved, or the FBI was involved. What's his name? Woody Harrelson. His dad was in the FBI at the time, and he was hiding on this little piece of grass near there. It's been confirmed all this time by Woody Harrelson, and they reckon he played a part in it. So, there are conspiracies out there.
There are also people who think
That I'm amazing.
that people live in the middle of the world, Lee.
Yeah. They reckon Donald Trump's a lizard person. If you look at him in the right light, he does have a bit of a lizard look about him.
Are you sure that ain't just fake bake and a bit of bloody,
I don't know.
orange bronzer?
No, I don't know. Sorry. There was a bloke the other day, not to conspiracies now. He was on a Zoom call. He's a counsellor something, Slay or Shay, in England anyways.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, I'm doing it right this second.
Thank you.
And he was on a Zoom call like, yeah, the way like counsellors talk, yeah.
No.
Yeah, I'll have a salmon sandwich, Lisa. Yeah.
Since when have people in the United Kingdom talk like that?
I don't know. I can't.
Are we in the West Wing or something?
I literally just pick up accents as I go along. I can start with one accent.
Guys,
and
this
finish
ain't a
on
lie,
another.
I'm telling the truth. When we used to have a row, we'd go into an American accent. And I'd like, what the hell are you talking American for, you divvy? Honestly, he'd be like, what? And I was like,
I don't even know who's even doing it.
what are you talking about, Lee? And I was just laughing at you, I'm sorry.
I know, I just can't take me seriously when we argue sometimes.
Well, what do you expect when you sound like bloody, I don't know,
Burt Reynolds. Anyways, he was trying to light a candle whilst
text someone as well.
on a Zoom call. He only set himself on fire. He was there like, trying to light his candle. Yeah. I'll have a salmon sandwich.
Again, he's in the United States of America.
And then he lit himself on fire. He's like, oh, my arm's on fire.
Whereabout was this?
In between England and America.
No, but where?
I don't know.
You said it
Somewhere in
the
England.
UK.
Yeah, somewhere in the UK.
North, south.
I didn't get rid of that far in the article. Oh.
I mean, that's a bit much, isn't it, setting yourself on fire? But you set yourself on fire. That
I've done it loads. Have you never set yourself on fire?
No, I've ironed my leg.
It's scary, guys. Trust me. I mean, my whole body were on fire. Don't get me wrong, but my legs were on fire, like from my feet.
Legs on fire. Quote. What film's that from?
Well, can I answer or not?
No.
No. Okay.
I want him.
Okay. Well, they wouldn't what answered that aim because they could.
They know the tune.
Yeah. What's that film from that tune? But yeah, from my feet to my knees, they were on fire. Both of them. I was scared stiff. Oh my god.
Not really funny. He was like, I'm scared stiff.
I was. I had to keep my shoes off because they melted, and then I was just stood around without on my feet. And thankfully, the people whose house it was didn't know I'd set fire to the garden.
I ironed my leg as a child.
Oh god.
I got the iron, ate the thing, wherever it was, plugged it in, and ironed my leg. Thought it was a great thing to do.
I touched the iron once or twice without realising it was hot, but
Oh my god.
not to that extent. No, I remember sitting on a cigarette once when I was on holiday, thinking, not knowing the cigarette was there, and burnt me back of my leg. That flipping hurt.
I remember that once my mum had a curling tongs on, but it wasn't like the full bar. You know, it had like them teeth in it, you know, the ones that are like a comb around it. And I went like that on it, and I burnt all there. It was horrid.
Yeah. So, in this video, I was going to talk about Dawn French, and you all probably know the story. But by the time we get around to it on our next video, when I could have kept the story for it, it'll probably be done with by then.
Why? What's that with Dawn French?
So they've done 3
Oh no.
10-minute Christmas specials.
Yeah.
And each one is to sort of commemorate what's happened throughout the year. So one is going to be clapping for the NHS, like that'll feature in one episode. One will be for.
Isn't it like a dead cast, like Alice and?
No, there is something about her in it, I think, but it's for NHS. One of them, Black Lives Matter is another one, and the third one I think was about school kids missing their tests at school, their exams.
Okay.
Anyway, the first one to go out was last night, and apparently a lot of people are really angry about it. Like, we are not watching this ever again. Should not appear in an episode of Vicar Dibley. They did the Black Lives Matter, and they all took a knee in the church. And it was meant to be like, as in, not in a disrespectful way. It's meant to go to like, what we need to pay homage to this. This is something that's happening in our country. We need to show that us as a country and BBC and Vicar Dibley are fully behind it. And I don't know if it's just people's, maybe their real sides and thoughts coming out, but the amount of people in the comments on this post, like, disgusting, no place this on our television, she should stick to, like, eating food, it's really horrible stuff about her, and it's all because they took the knee. Crazy stuff.
It's all like the weirdos that complain about the black family in the Sainsbury's advert. Like, get a fucking cloak on if you're going to go around that blasted racist. Seriously. People, in my opinion, and I don't give a fuck. Sorry, I'm going to swear. I don't care. I don't think there's any necessary need anymore for racism. For anybody. Any racism, any homophobic. It's just nonsense, man. But people actually complained about the Sainsbury's advert. Obviously, on here, if there is anybody who's racist, please unsubscribe, because we have a mixed race daughter and I ain't got time for that. Sorry, but they seriously should not ever say anything disrespectful about things like that or pride. And I've heard people do that, and it's just not acceptable anymore. We're in a time now where everyone should be just accepting of each other.
The joke was, with that one with the Vicar of Dibley, is that some of the people who were commenting, you could tell, their comments weren't based on the fact, look, we don't like, we're against black people. It wasn't anything like that. It was more a case of this is not the place for you to sort of preach to us. It's like, well, it's a pretty good bloody reason to do it then, ain't it? Get it out there, get the message out there to more people.
Sorry. Do we?
Because they didn't take the piss out of it in Vicar of Dibley. They did it seriously. But it's all, that's why they're only 10 minutes, like, little episodes leading up to Christmas, just to sort of say, look, we've had a crap year.
We're back the matter.
Yeah, and the NHS, like, in one episode, I think they all go out and clap for the NHS. In another one, it's all about the school kids missing their exams.
The thing is, though, every single one of these that have just been mentioned are important. the NHS, everything that's happening there right now, they're absolutely, you know, under immense amount of pressure. And kudos to them, because I'm not being funny. The amount of work that they've had to go through. I mean, like one of our subscribers on here, Karen, a beautiful, lovely Karen, she's absolutely exhausted, bombarded with this, and she's done an amazing job. So in the comments, guys, give Karen a little thank you, because she deserves it, as do all the staff.
Yeah.
The kids missing their exams, it's an awful thing. I think, you know, all of us before this year would have had children go through the exams, proms, you know, all being together as a little community with their friends, and unfortunately life hasn't been able to go through for many, many children and teenagers, and it's awful. It really, really is, that they've had to lose out on so many different things and parts of growing up. But in that sense, parts of growing up does come the fact that you should know better than to judge someone by the tone or colour, whatever you want to call it, of their skin. It's just, you know, it's time now. We're not in the dark ages here. It's inappropriate.
It's like at the football. So a lot of you will know.
Oh, that's pathetic.
Millwall fans. So they haven't been to see their football club in like, I don't know, 6 months, 8 months. The second they get back there, as soon as the players took the knee, not all, but some Millwall fans booed it. And it's like, what the hell? You got black players in your team?
Do you know what I think's quite funny and contradictory? You know, these absolutely pathetic little people who are racist, they'll soon accept the help at an hospital, won't they? When a black person or an Indian person or an Asian person, whatever, comes along and saves their lives, it'll be, oh, thank you, doctor, and blah, 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 blah. But then, all of a sudden, they're racist again. I just think they're absolutely ill-educated morons.
And as we go into Christmas, in probably the worst year the world has seen, not just the country. Like in the past, had World War II and stuff, where it's affected certain countries. It's never affected the world. We've had an illness, a pandemic that's affected the whole bloody world. I think we all need to just appreciate each other and have a bit more love and respect for each other.
Yeah.
We've got to wrap this up, man.
Yeah, and I will say, going back to my positivity video the other week, don't cause drama for no reason. Don't hate on each other for no reason, because it's just no time for the BS these days. No need for it. Let's all try and make 2021 slightly better in different ways. It's like even the smallest of things, like swearing a little less. Yeah.
I know, I need to.
Try and be nicer. Do more things for people.
I really do need to do more things for people and swear less. I agree on that.
See family more.
Yes,
bring friends more.
I don't have any, but yeah, I will.
Oh, sure.
I'll make some just
anyway,
so I can bring
guys. Yeah, thanks for this topic. Bit fun at first, bit more serious after, but I think the words that have been spoken, we all need to reflect upon.